So I wanted to do this video as another short. I've done quite a lot of those lately, but it takes a little bit more explanation, this one. So a couple of people have asked me about the this little bit, a little spring shelf or rear spring, whatever they call it, right, on my machines. So I make those, and I'll start with this. It's a long bit of brass hex bar. I hope you can see that. And so I cut pieces of that off, about as long as I need it, to be honest. And then I cut that off, and then I get it, put it on the lathe, which is over there. You might be able to see my lathe, which is just behind me there, that green thing. Okay, so get it on a lathe, turn it down, give it a nice smooth end, drill a 3.3mm hole in it, which I then thread to M4. Cross drill it, obviously, for this hole, which is also 3.3, thread it out to M4. I keep everything on the machine at M4 threads. It just saves a lot of hassle. Even my coils, they're M4 threads as well. So they use different threads in America, and that's fine. I've no problem with that. Obviously they don't use metric. So yeah, so that gets nice and finished on the lathe. And now the reason that I use this as a bolt-on part, so that will then bolt onto the frame there. I'm not going to bolt it on just yet, but I will be doing that shortly. And the reason I do that is so that, I think I've explained this in some other videos, but you can adjust the tension. So I use a flat back spring. There's no tension in that back spring. It just sits flat on a machine like that. And sorry, I'm looking at the screen, not the camera. It's a bit confusing, but anyway. So in order to get the tension, you put the spanner on there, and you just turn it slightly. I'm exaggerating it there. You would normally just turn it a tiny little bit, maybe a couple of mil, until you've got enough throw. What you would do is tighten this up. The bolt that goes through the frame, you would tighten it up as much as you can with this sitting flat on the coil tops. Then you would just turn it slightly off of them. Don't need to tighten it up after that. And that gives you your gap, your spring tension, call it what you will. And so that is the reason for that. So that is made. And also this is, I'll make this as well, this part here. That's just a smaller piece of brass bar, which I have here in stock. So that's that size, okay, which is 8mm. And that's your front contact post, and there's a front contact screw, which I make out of copper, which you'll see on another, well, there is another video on that, me doing that. So there you go, there's a quick video. Yeah, still not too long, but there's no way I could have done that in less than a minute. There you go. Listen, do me a favour. I appreciate all of you subscribing. I don't make any money out of this. I mean, I've only got like about 170 or 160 or something subscribers. But the point is, it's all about getting the information out there, answering questions that people have as well. I do try to pass the info on. I'm happy to pass the info on, always have been. There's no secrets as far as I'm concerned. The more you know, the better you'll be. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe, tag, do what you got to do. And let's keep this going. Let's get the information out there. All right, lovely. Thank you very much. Stay safe, take care, catch up next time.